Hello everyone, my name is Ujjwal. In this video, I'll showcase how Möbius can allow you to engage your students while covering physics-based topics that include free body diagrams. For all STEM-based courses, it is extremely important to retain a student's interest while going over a topic which is something that instructors accomplish in a variety of ways during an in-class learning experience. But now with educational institutions adopting a blended pedagogical approach, it offers a new challenge for instructors to try and engage students with the content even when they're not present with them physically and virtually. The blending learning approach allows learning breakdowns to occur even outside the classroom, where you share resources with students that they have to go through to prepare for a class, or you can share resources where a student is allowed to recap what they've just learned in the classroom. This is a sample resource on free body diagrams that's created in Möbius, where a student is being introduced to how physical phenomena can be described and analyzed using these special kind of drawings. The student will be provided with some information about why introducing FBD are important and share the strategy of how free body diagrams are constructed, and then given some examples of how free body diagrams can be created to analyze some physical systems. This forms a very fundamental part of high school and university level physics. Now, if an instructor is explaining this inside a class, there are multiple ways that they can ensure a student pays attention and understand what is actually being covered. But when this is shared to a student and to go over on their own, it is highly unlikely that the student will go through the text that is provided. This is where Möbius offers a free body diagram question type, which allows students to create their own free body diagrams and get them automatically graded. So instead of actually creating another solution to this problem right here, where we've just provided text and the solutions, we can create a free body diagram question type. Let's see how we can do that. So all the content in Möbius is modular. So you have examples and text and visualizations, questions are separate. So I'll edit this example. So we already have the question and the problem statement with us. So I'll go to the response area, and from the 15 different question types and response areas that are available, I'll choose free body diagram. So for a free body diagram response, the first thing that we need is a background image on which you will be drawing forces. So Möbius allows you to add whatever background image that you want to choose from. I have already uploaded a background image. If you want to, you can simply choose any free body diagram image that you want. You can upload it from your system, but I'll be using this one. And you can see the image has been updated. The next step would be to add forces that we need to be drawn. So you will be provided with a selection of forces that are available, and also you can add your own forces if there are separate notations that have been used in textbooks, etc. So I'll be doing both. I'll use some from the list that are available. I'll add a couple of forces that are not available. So add force type, that's available here, and FB. I'll select and click on update force selection list, and these forces get added for a student to choose from. You can also add dummy forces that will not be used in the question if you want to make the question a little more complex for a student. So for here, you could have added force A, which will be the force of block A on B, which will not be used in this question. So the next point would be to add label points, control points where forces will originate from. So I'll add a label to A. You see this point gets added, and you can place it anywhere. So I'll place it right here. This question only requires one control point. You can add multiple if you want to. And now I'll just draw the solution. So drawing the solution will include choosing a force and just stating the angle that will be used for. Draw. Normal would be at 110. Tension would be at, let's say, 26. Weight of the block would be 270. and the force of block B on A, let's say at 200 degrees. So this is the solution that we've created, and now I'll click on insert, and this gets added. Now I'll click on save, and we'll see what the student will see. Now we'll scroll down, and instead of again like a text-based solution, this is what a student is now sees. Now they'll be able to construct their own free body diagram from scratch. So they can draw their own forces, something like this. Normal. And you'll notice that we added the angle for normal as 110 in the solution, but the system has its own angle tolerance that you can set up. This question has an angle tolerance of 5, so even this will be created correctly. I can draw like this. This would be my tension, or you can also, student can also do it exactly like an instructor did. So you can choose weight of block, you can draw the angle as 270 and click on draw. And after all the forces are done, you can click on how did I do, and you notice that he gets graded. So this is one way where you can definitely enhance the level of engagement with Möbius, which can augment the quality of resources that you're providing with your students, especially with concepts that are as fundamental as FBDs. So thank you for watching. We hope you find this video useful. You can find more information about Möbius and Digital Ed using the links provided in the video descriptions. If you want to see more about how you can leverage Möbius for topics and subjects that you are teaching, please leave your topic of interest in the comments and we can create similar videos on those topics. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified about more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit that like button.